Hello, everyone. It's Aaliyah Orozco, and I'm joined now with the golden boy himself, Oscar de la Hoya. How are you today?
I'm great. Good.
It's great to see you again. There's another big fight quickly approaching. What are you expecting to see on Saturday night?
Yeah, action, back and forth, an even fight. I think both guys are here to win. I think both guys are going to give it their all. I think both guys understand what's at stake. I strongly feel that that Santillan is a fighter who is confident, who is ready, who possibly thinks that he has Rocha's number because they've sparred before. So and especially what's at stake. What's at stake is possibly fighting for a world title next. And so when you have that opportunity in front of you, you're going to fight you're going to fight as hard as you can.
Most certainly. What do you feel Golden Boy Promotions does differently compared to other promotions? I feel like you guys really have that stardom in your fighters, and you guys help promote that. Talk to me a little bit more about that.
Yeah, it's an industry secret that we have. I mean, there's a reason. Yeah, there's a reason why. There's a reason why we build superstars, not just champions, but superstars.
That's what it is.
Like Canelo, like Ryan. There's a reason why we're building stars, superstars, and I do have to pat myself on the back a bit here because when you have a promoter who's been a fighter, who's laced the gloves, who's an Olympic gold medalist, who's been an 11-time world champion, 6 divisions, I know what I'm doing. I know styles, I know fighters, I have an eye for it. So that might be the difference.
No, and you can definitely see that. And congrats on all that. What is your accomplishments? What do you hope to accomplish with Golden Boy in the next year, especially with Showtime leaving boxing? Do you have any new plans or anything you hope to see?
Obviously, just keep on chipping away, making the best fights possible.
You guys are really good at that.
Working with promoters, working with every promoter out there to give the fans the best fights. I'm open to working with anybody. I really am. I just want to make sure that we make the best fights. That's it. Yep. That's the bottom line. And we're gonna. I love what I do. I really do. I love what I do. And boxing is my savior. Boxing is my everything. Boxing gave me everything I have.
I love that, Oscar. What do you think Showtime leaving boxing does for the sport, or do you think it doesn't really impact it too much?
Well, I'm sure it has an impact, but I don't think it has a long-lasting impact on the sport. I think that Showtime did a lot of great fights. They put a lot of great programming on for the sport, for the fans. Are we going to miss them? Yes. Are the fans going to miss those great, exciting fights like the Tysons and the Holyfields and the Chavez and Crawford and Spence and Tank? Yeah, we're going to miss all that. But I think boxing continues. Boxing survives. It literally now puts promoters on their toes. Like, let's go look for that next platform. Let's put our minds, and this is what I mean about getting together, the power of the minds, getting together and looking for those next platforms, looking for those next broadcasters that can give us the opportunity, the platform to showcase what we do best, and that's make fights. So look, boxing will always survive. Boxing will. I don't want to say, I thought about the cockroach, right? You can blast an atomic bomb, and who's gonna survive? The cockroach. I don't want to say that boxing is like a cockroach, but
you kind of like a cockroach.
But we're survivors.
Yeah.
We're survivors.
Nothing can take it out. No channel or nothing leaving, right?
Yeah.
Well, let's talk a little bit more about Ryan Garcia. His fight's quickly approaching. What advice have you been giving him leading up to the fight, and what do you feel winning this fight will do for his career?
Yeah, so Ryan Garcia has his next date in December. I was pleasantly surprised that he chose Oscar Duarte as his next opponent because getting knocked out by Tank Davis and now fighting a knockout artist is not going to be an easy task. So I commend him for that. I respect him for that. I think it's not going to be an easy fight, but he's on a mission. He wants to become world champion. He believes he will be world champion. So this is the first step towards that on December 2nd, I believe. And yeah, and we just got to move forward. And I wish him all the best in training camp. And let's give the fight fans a good fight.
Well, certainly. And do you think Ryan Garcia should fight the winner of Devin Haney versus Regis Prograis? Do you think that would be a good match for him?
It'll be a great match, but now you're talking about after hopefully beating Oscar Duarte. If he beats Oscar Duarte, it's not an easy fight, like I said, but if he does, there's Teofimo Lopez. There's the winner of Haney and Progress. The opportunities are endless.
No, that's so true. And my last question for you, Oscar, it's almost Halloween, so I got to ask you a little spooky question. If you could be in any scary movie, which one would you be in and why? I heard some funny answers today, so let's see what you got.
Yeah, I would.
Wait, you're not in the frame.
It would be. It would be The Exorcist.
No,
Yeah.
you're lying.
Yeah.
You like the paranormal stuff?
It's. I mean, it's scary as fuck. Sorry, but The Exorcist. Yeah, that's the one movie because I remember when I was 8 years old, my family made me watch it in Mexico, like with no lights, and so it's like it was traumatic. So I would love to relive that and kind of like I don't know, just face The Exorcist and like it would be yeah.
You should go to Halloween Horror Nights this year then, because actually Exorcist is the theme. They have like a scary attraction. You got to be in there, Oscar. Well, thank you so much for your time. I appreciate it as per usual, but I look forward to talking to you soon, and we'll see you at the fight on Saturday.